Assalamu alaikum, ma'am. I'm Mohammed Altamash Khan from Team Half-Bridge, and my class ID is 181115705. So without due any further, let's get started. So today our presentation topic is about etiquette and personalism. So in this etiquette and personalism, there are several points. So the first point is introduction and greeting etiquette. In this introduction and greeting etiquette, there are several points, and the first one is during introduction, either handshake, either either shake your hands or nod your head. And the second one is always introduce the lower rank person to the higher rank one. And the last one is in first interaction, stand up to meet or greet the person. And the next one is electronic communication etiquette. In this electronic communication etiquette, there are also several points. And the first one is in communicating with colleagues, senior or clients through email, always need to address the person with your sir or ma'am or Mr. or Mrs. Before his or her name, and end up your email with your sincerely. And last one is mention the subject of to all emails, because it is the very necessary point. So the next one is keep official mail preferably short and precise. If the subject demand elaborate detail and explanation, go ahead for use friendly formal friendly formal language instead of casual one. And the next one is during participation in conference calls, introduce all the participants to each other at the beginning. And the next one is while speaking on the telephone, always greet the other person. On starting and ending of the call, be sure the person is available for conversation and always speak politely. And the next one is when you're sending faxes, include your contact detail and day while sending faxes. So this from me.
Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Mohammed Ruhul Islam Saidey and my ID is 181115710. Now I'm talking about conversation etiquette. Let's start. Listening attentively. While we are conversing with a group of people or one-to-one, we should always listen to the what the speaker is saying. We should not interrupt what he is saying. We should talk when he finishes speaking. Next, we should always keep our voice low and clear while we're talking to the other person or other client, and our voice should be clear. Next, eye contact. Eye contact is very important when when we are conversing in a group or one-to-one. We should maintain the eye contact. It shows that we are in the present moment and it is meaningful to the speaker. Articulating conversation means we should always uh, conduct our conversation in a short time, in short, because we should always talk the main point, not irrelevant topic. Coping with unwanted conversation. It is possible that when we are talking in a group or with a client, the client may say some rude or offensive. Then we should avoid it with very tactfully. It means coping with unwanted conversation. Next is handshaking etiquette. Handshaking etiquette is also very important. You should know the handshaking etiquette. First comes here. Here, while we're conducting handshaking, first we have to maintain that our fingers is titled down and our thumbs is up, and we should not crush other person's hand because it shows that I'm dominating and it's not mannerable. While shaking hand, the greet the person by looking into his or her eyes is essential. It is important that when we greet the person by looking into her eyes, it shows that we are really meaning that we are greeting them. We are in the present moment. We are not just saying hello, hi. Next, limiting the handshaking time from 2 to 3 seconds. It is standard that we handshake within 2 or 3 seconds. More than 2 3 seconds is not necessary or is not standard. Next, avoid patting on the back of the hand. We should not tap on the back of the hand while we are shaking hand because it's not standard and the other person may feel uncomfortable while we're doing that. So we should always maintain not tapping on the back of the hand. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Tabassum Akter Mim ID is 181115703. Today my topic is dinner etiquette. Being courteous during official dinners. Offer the set to your guest first. If you are the guest, be punctual and thanks the host for the dinner. Initiate conversation while waiting for the food. Avoid opening your mouth and food. Avoid look at other plate and pointing eyes on particular food. Avoid pointing the knife or fork towards the other person while eating and speaking. Allow the guest to select the menu and wine. If something unwanted has gone to your mouth, place the napkin in front of your mouth tractfully and bring it out in seeds. If putting your hands inside the mouth to get rid of it. Avoid taking when there is food in your mouth. Learn the basic table manner before you go out the dinner with a particular client or an important business meet. Thank you.
Hello everyone, myself Dipu karmokar. My ID is 181115866. Today I am discuss about my topic, and my topic is dressing etiquette. It is rightly said that a man is known by his dress and address. Then do not wear loud cloth to work, and also they are never wear goody accessories to work. Make sure your clothes are clean and ironed properly. Be very make sure clothes are clean. Be very careful about the fit to your dress. Do not wear a tie just for the sake of it. And that time a cloth wear to very improvement to himself. And the dressing equipment are very rarely comfortable to your turn and every moves. And that could be might the dress equipment are normally encouraging by your own capabilities. So dressing etiquettes are mostly affected to your daily reasons and environment. So be careful and make sure the clothes are very implement of yourself. Thank you everyone.
Assalamu alaikum assalam ma'am. I am Bishow Gomes. I am here for Team Half Breeds to talk about etiquettes. Moreover, general etiquettes to be precise. What if I am to tell you you can change your appearance or take it to a whole another level in the eyes of other people just by making some changes in your style of approaching others? There are some very common manners which you haven't even noticed but is very effective to maintain a standard lifestyle, especially for your job sector and blend into formal ongoings. These simple rules are known as general etiquettes. Now let's talk about this. First things first, always be punctual. It could be your workplace or it could be anywhere else. It doesn't matter. Punctuality tells a lot about yourself, such as your level of passion, seriousness, respect for others, etc. While in workplace meeting, conference call or corporate presentations, always switch off your cell phones. In case of emergency, you need to excuse yourself and take permission from the others to take the call. Another thing is never dig your nose in public. Use handkerchief or tissue papers when you are coughing or sneezing in public. During conversations, if you forgot someone's name, ask him or her politely that you cannot remember the name. Also keep a comfortable distance while conversing with others. And by the comfort zone, I meant avoid sitting or standing too close to another person. An arm's length would be ideal to maintain some sort of comfort zone. Even the way you pass through doors can reflect your gentlemanship. You should hold the door for the person who is coming immediately behind you. In addition, smoking and drinking is not a regular cup of tea for everyone, so be careful when you do so. Try to find out if the other person is really comfortable or not while you are smoking. Those are basic general etiquettes to maintain, but at first it may seem harder to get used to. With time and patience, anyone can be a regular practitioner. That is all. Thank you.